Hi, I'm Brandy McDonald. I'm a features and entertainment writer for the Oklahoman and News OK. I'm here with Leslie Spears, who's the Director of PR and Marketing for the Myriad Botanical Gardens. And she's here today to talk to us a little bit about what's coming up in the month of March. I cannot believe it's already almost March.
March is an amazing month for us.
Spring.
I know.
I'll bet it is a great month in the gardens. But first of all, we're going to talk about the elephant walking the tightrope in the room. They're going to put up a photo for us. This was on the front page today, and it is a great photo by one of our photographers of some activity going on in the Myriad Gardens. But Leslie just wants everyone to know that this is, I think it's called slacklining, and
Yes.
it's actually not allowed in the gardens. It's against the rules, and these kids actually were asked to depart the gardens shortly after this photo was taken. So.
Well, we didn't ask them to depart. We love this school coming to the gardens. We just asked them to take the rope off the trees and not slackline, which was new for me. Okay. But you know, there's a liability issue, and there's also trees are precious commodity in Oklahoma. You know what the tornadoes don't get, the ice gets, and we just want to, you know, it's like a piece of art.
Yeah, so it's sort of like the Lorax. We're going to speak for the trees and protect the trees and take care of the trees and say, please don't slackline in the Myriad Gardens. And I think we heard from the city that they don't usually allow it at Martin Nature Park either, but they're actually planning on maybe doing a session to let people do it since it's a really popular, trendy thing right now.
I think that's a great idea.
But yeah, I mentioned the Lorax, and I did it on purpose because it's almost like Read Across America and Dr. Seuss's birthday and all of that kind of thing. And you guys have something special, you have a special guest coming in honor of Dr. Seuss's birthday.
Yes, in the South Lobby tomorrow of the Crystal Bridge, we're going to have the Cat in the Hat, and we're going to do our celebration of Dr. Seuss, and we're expecting some John Rex kids are coming, and we're expecting a really good crowd.
Okay, and that's on Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah, it's every Wednesday, Reading Wednesday. It's best for kids ages 2 to 5, but it's a little expanded on the age this time. But yeah, it's free.
Okay,
so
it'll be a good time for people to who love Dr. Seuss and who doesn't love Dr. Seuss.
I don't know, the Grinch maybe.
I don't know, probably, but he created him, so he kind of owes him one.
Yes,
but yeah, so it's a great time to come and meet the Cat in the Hat for this Wednesday's reading event, and then you guys have it's time to think about spring gardening and spring planting and all of those kind of things. And I think that Maureen Heffernan has a seed starting workshop coming up too as well.
Yes, our executive director, she's brilliant, and she's actually written books on seed starting. So she's teaching a course. She's the real deal. I mean, she's the executive director who runs the admin side and fundraising and all that, but she teaches a class. On the seed starting. It's been an annual class. Last year we had about 20 to 30 people, and she's just really good instructing, and you get to take home your little starter kit. She gets you all set up.
All right, and so that'll help you with your spring gardening, kind of be a good jumping point for people to do that.
Yes, and it saves you money. And
well, and one of the things that you guys have coming up, because it's springtime, and I always think of flowers and all of those kind of things, and you guys are going to be doing an event called Kaleidoscope of Colors, and that's going to be at the Crystal Bridge, and it's going to be an opportunity for people to see orchids and all of those beautiful kinds of flowers. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so March 10th through April 14th, we're going to have we had an orchid show every February. Now we've kind of moved that to March so we can expand it to the outside, because we feel like the orchids will bring the colors inside the Crystal Bridge, but outside a lot of our blooms are happening. We've got tulips coming up, daffodils like crazy, hyacinth, a bunch of stuff. So it's an all-inclusive Kaleidoscope of Colors exhibit, and you'll really learn a lot about how colors work with flowers, and it's going to be a great exhibit. It's new for us, so we're excited, and it's going to extend over spring break, and also at the end of the show ends on a Friday, so that Saturday, April 15th, we're going to sell off a lot of the orchids and plants that we put in the Crystal Bridge, especially, and it's always a really good deal.
Well, my family and I were in the gardens a few days ago, and it really is starting to get a lot of color in it. I mean, it's really starting to get, even though it is still February, for at least today, it really is starting to get a lot of color. Is it kind of exciting working at the gardens whenever it starts to kind of come up and bloom a little bit?
Yes, and I do the social media, so I kind of overwhelm people with a lot of bloom flowers. I'm just so excited, and like I took a great photo of the daffodils, and the red buds are starting to bloom, our Avondale red buds, and there's a great photo I can take with the Colcord in the background, and I'm like, Colcord, you look so beautiful. And I kind of overdo it. And and on top of that, we have more people coming out, like cute kids and cute dogs, and I get a little crazy in the springtime over posting.
Well, I think people get really excited though whenever this comes around, because it does. It was a pretty warm day the day that we were there. I guess it was on a Saturday, and it was packed. I mean, it was like it was already April or March, because it was just packed with kids running and playing and things like that. So it really is a really populated green space pretty much most of the year, and if the weather's good, really gets packed.
I know. There's just something magical about the children's garden. There's not a teeter-totter, a swing set, or traditional playground equipment. But gosh, the next thing you know, you've been there for an hour or two. I know this to be true.
Yes, because she's on there. She's in there making music in the little chime house. So,
yeah,
which is
I love that chime house.
Great place. But you guys have something coming up that was sure to draw a crowd. You guys have Adventure Week coming up for spring break, and you guys have a ton of activities planned for this. And spring break is only like a week and a half away.
I know.
So it's gone by fast, but it's almost here, and you guys have a plan if people are staycationing.
Yes, and I'll try to make it quick.
Okay.
So it starts, it's Monday through Thursday is Adventure Week, and each day is something new. We say a new adventure each day, and Monday is Myriad Science Monday, and we've got, we've got the Museum of Osteology coming out.
Oh, cool.
Yes, and we have a lot of partners this. We even have food trucks. Tuesday is Touch a Truck Tuesday. We're going to block off Hudson. We're going to have a cement truck from Dolisi. We're going to have a Coca-Cola truck. We're going to have a waste management truck and a fire truck, and police. The Oklahoma City Police Department's bringing out their tactical units, and kids can just go up and touch the trucks. And apparently, the thing you do is they sound off their horns, and I'm seeing little boys just all over this. And Wednesday's Workshop Wednesday, and we've teamed up with More Norman Votac, and they're going to build birdhouses and lots of other workshops lined up for Wednesday. And Thursday's Theatrical Thursday. We've got OKC Improv coming out, teach them how to be improvisational. And then that Friday is our St. Patrick's Day celebration, which the past few years has been really beautiful. And we've got bagpipes marching through the gardens, and stage activities, face painting, crafts, and it's from 10 to 2. So, in fact, 10 to 2 is the whole week.
Okay, and that's March 13th through 17th. So
yes.
Coming up not too long from now.
I know.
So where can people go to get more information about what's going on at the Myriad Gardens?
And go to our website, myriadgardens.org. Our Facebook page is very active. We have lots of the events set up and Facebook invites that they can just say they're interested in, and that way it will show up when it gets closer. And our Instagram and our it's at Myriad Gardens, Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, and I'm sure it's action packed since Leslie's in charge of it. As you can tell, she's got a little bit of energy. So, and of course, you can always look for more information on community events at our website, newsok.com, as well as in the Oklahoman. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Happy spring, everybody.